Hello and welcome to my living room once more for another Warped Ones Battle report between myself, Sean, and we've got Leigh and Adam, who are doing 1,000 points each in preparation. This is a tournament list they're preparing for, and I've just thrown together 2,000 points of Chaos Space Marines. I say thrown together. If anyone's watched the battle report where we did Black Legion versus the Chaos Demons of Nurgle, you will recognise this list because it is exactly the same apart from one unit's changed slightly. So what we've got here is 1997 points of Chaos Space Marines. I'm running Black Legion today, which means I have ignore all my combat attrition modifiers, and I get +1 to hit if I'm shooting at the nearest enemy, or if I have charged or been, possibly if I've been charged, but I can't actually remember. So, my Warlord today is a Lord Discordant on Hellstalker. He has got, so he's corrupting machine spirits against vehicles. He's got the Warlord trait Flames of Spite. So in melee, all his 6s to wound, doing mortals in addition, and I can re-roll my wound roll. He does have quite a few attacks, and he's just a little bit beastly, but I don't really think he's going to do very much. He didn't last time, but we shall see. Next up, I've got a Demon Prince with wings that is actually a backpack. He's painted red, but he's actually Mark of Zeech. So he's going to ignore that first failed save. He has got a Warlord trait of Soul Eater, which means whenever I kill a model, I regain D3 D3 wounds back. He's got Quark the Boundless as his demon weapon. He's modelled with an axe, but he's actually got a sword. But that means, so it's a demon relic demon weapon, but you can't make an invuln save against it. So that's quite cheeky. And then he is a Psyker, so he's got Diabolic Strength, giving him +2 strength and +2 attack. Schemes of Fate for the 4-up invuln, and Smite. Next up in the character list, we've got a Dark Apostle over here. Pretty basic, no bare bones. He's got Illusory Supplication for the Trans Hitman, and Dark Zealotry for rerolling hits. And we've got over here is a Master of Possession for reviving and healing. Behind him, we've got a Venom Crawler to give +1 to our psychic powers within 9 inches, and that's just running. And we've also got a Master of Executions in the Elite slot, which is right here. His Warlord trait, which is called something, gives him a 4-up invuln. I can't actually remember what it does. Oh, I know it gives him a 4-up invuln. Let me find that a second, because it's quite cheeky. So he's Mark of Zeech as well.
What does the 4-up invuln do?
Well,
AP.
Yeah, it does. So basically, it does ignore all AP, apart from AP1. So he's got Gaze of the Gods. So he's got a 4-up invuln, and every time he basically whatever he's doing when he's considered to be in all the wontons, so he's getting exploding 6s. Mark of Zeech is ignoring that first failed save, and he can reroll wounds against characters. He is a bit of a beat stick. So on to our troop slot. We've got 3 units of 5 legionaries, which are these ones over here. It's not what you see is what you get, I'm afraid, with these. It's as best as I possibly can.
We don't play WYSIWYG, do we?
No, we don't play WYSIWYG.
Sometimes you might see completely different models in a different army when we're dropped in. We've done that before.
We have done that.
Orcas of Space Marines.
Yeah, we've done that. I've done that before.
So 2 units have got the Balefire Tome, so they've got the 2 Psychers. 2 units with the Balefire Tome and Mark of Zeech, so they're going to ignore that first failed save. They've got the Balefire Tome, they've got Prescience for +1 to hit, and they've got Schemes of Fate for the 4-up invuln. And then the other unit is just Bare Bones. Yeah, not yet.
It's going to come out.
Bare Bones. All 3 units have las cannons. Then what I've got is a unit of 9 legionaries, all mark an icon of Khorne, so they get +1 strength and +1 attack. So they've all got chain swords and something else, +1 and another point of AP. So they're going to be hitting on strength 5 -2 1 damage. And if I've worked it out correctly, I believe it's 37 hits for that unit. I've got a Hellbrute that's got a plasma cannon, a fist, and a flamer in the fist. It's got a flamey fist, and I've got a Land Raider. Which has got the 4 Soul Shatter las cannons, it's got a combi melter, and a Havoc launcher because I had the spare points. That is, oh, and in the fast attack as well, I've got a unit of 5 Warp Talons, which are over here. They're missing some wings, but hey ho.
So they can't fly then?
They can't fly as far. So they've got fly, 12-inch movement. So
10 because they're missing wings.
Yeah, 10 because they're missing wings. So they are quite cheeky.
And they definitely don't have the fly keyword.
Absolutely not, even though they've got whacking great jetpacks on their back. Yeah, that is 1997 points of Black Legion. Adam, please tell us what you've got. This is 1,000 points of Lisa Votann.
What I'm going to be bringing for the tournament that we've got coming up. Me and Leigh are having a little practice game against 2,000 points of Sean's Chaos Space Marines. So I've got a model there that I'm proxying as Uther the Destined. He does lots. He reduces all incoming.
So what's our? So and that means you are playing the Great Arthurian League. Then,
that's right. Yeah, I'm playing the Great Arthurian League. So that means they count all judgment tokens as an extra one. So if I have one judgment token on you, I'll be auto wounded on 5s. 2 judgment tokens auto wounded on 4s.
Wonderful.
So even if I have 3 judgment tokens, I won't be wounding you. Auto wounding you on better than 8. 4.
Nope.
So also they get double obsec as well. So each model counts as double for objective control.
Wonderful.
They have Uther the Destined, so I can change the result of 1 dice roll to a 6, which is great for the Magnum Rouse that I'm bringing.
Yep.
Because Magnum Rouse ignore invuns and they can spread the wounds through the unit. Great for taking units down. Because it's 1,000 points, I couldn't fit in the big one on the tank.
Nope.
Really. So it's not quite as potent, but we'll see what it does. I've got 3 units of regular dwarfs. They've got bolters. 2 units have a Magnum Rail. 1 unit has a power fist and a rocket launcher and a Magnum Rail. And 1 unit they will have medics, and then I've got 3.
What do the medics do? They ignore the first failed save.
Ignore the first failed armor save.
Yeah.
As well as that, I have a strategy where I can bring back D3 models that are dead.
Oh, look at that. Necron reanimation protocols for dwarves.
Just for a change, yeah. Never seen that on any army before.
Who'd have thunk it?
2 units of bikes, because I think bikes are the best unit that they've got if they are a bit glassy, but they are great. They get a pre-game movement, move of 12, toughness 5, 4 wounds each.
They are the best unit in your army.
But they put out an absolutely insane amount of firepower.
That's why they're the best.
Yeah, they've got the heavy weapon, which is a high las rotary cannon, which is like 9 shots at strength 7, -1, 2 damage. They've got shotguns, which is the short range, but that is an assault weapon. That's the only assault weapon I have in the entire army.
Huzzah! You can advance and shoot with that one.
Yeah, and then they've got a searchlight. So there's a stratagem that I can use with a searchlight to give you a judgment token.
Wonderful.
Then I've got the 3 Brockir Thunderkin, which have got the grav cannons. So anything, which is everything in your army, with an armor save of 3 or better is gone from damage 2 to damage 3.
Beautiful.
And that's something like D6 shots. I think it's strength 5 -1, I want to say.
Something along those lines, isn't it?
Sure.
That is 1,000 points of Yanari right there.
Slap bang.
On the nose.
We start off with the Autarch. He has a 4 invuln. He has the
It'd be a shame if somebody ignored those invuns, wouldn't it?
No. He has the Halibanchi Mass, which means he can't be overwatched. He gives an aura, so reroll hit rolls a 1 to all core. He has the ability where I can use command rerolls twice in a phase if I wanted to. He has the
shit, isn't it?
I think he's quite good. I would do. He's on my side.
Wings, which means he has a base movement of 14. He has both the Yanari relic and trait, so
effectively you've got no command points. That's what you said just from one model.
I've got 3. I've got 3 left.
Oh, I'll spend the command point.
So he has the Lost Shroud, which means he reduces all damage by 1. And if the attack is an unmodified damage, if the attack damage is 1, I add 1 to my saving throw. He also has the Warden of Souls, which means he regains 1 lost wound every command phase. And if he fights an enemy unit that is below starting strength, I add 1 to my attack and 1 to my strength, which means at the best he can have 6 attacks at strength 8.
Cheeky.
-3 2 damage.
Oh, he needs to die, doesn't he?
No. Next behind him is the Incarn.
Yeah.
Who we all know.
6 attacks of swirling joyousness and
ignores invuns, D3 plus 3.
50,000 attacks at -25 AP.
He knows all the psychic powers of Yanari's.
Be a shame if someone overwatched with a big knight against it, wouldn't it?
Next I have a unit of Howling Banshees. They obviously can be overwatched. It's got piercing strikes, so the Exarch does 2 damage, and they can add 1 to their Rude World if they charged. On the other side we have the green striking scorpions. So I've got the biting blade, so that's pumping out 7 attacks with the Exarch on its own. If it's a non-titanic unit, if a hit is scored, the Exarch auto wounds. Follow that for the good old dwarfs. They also have the Mandate Blasters, which inflicts a mortal wound if I have a wound roll of 6. And they also have exploding 6s.
Jesus.
They have a bit of everything. The Warlock on the bike has the Sunstorm, so it actually has a base movement of 20 and has Obsec. And has Quicken and Restrain as its power. Behind him is the Shank Spears, so they -1 to hit in range. They add 1 to their attack roll if they charged. The Dire Avengers, which are not really Dire Avengers, they're actually Warp Spiders. So
we're proxying people.
We're proxying because I got to pick them up tomorrow.
We're proxying.
They are 6d6 assault, strength 6, -2, 1 damage blast. They have the flicker jump ability, which means if they are charged, I can make a normal movement of 6 inches. They can move 2d6 with their battle focus instead of 1d6. And they have the web of deceit, which means that after they've attacked, instead of battle focusing, I can remove them off the board and put them anywhere 9 inches from you and my opponent. And finally I've got the War Walker, which has 2 Bright Lances, so that's 2 shots, strength 8, -4, DV +3. And that is 1,000 points of Yanawi.
Legionaries and the Master of Executions. We've got one of our unit of Legionaries with the Balefire Tome. We've got a Demon Prince hiding in the corner here. And we've got the 5 Warp Talons. So we've got 2 units with the 12-inch movement there. Be a shame if we could advance and charge. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. In the middle, we've got a Hellbrute. We've got our Bare Bones Legionaries, and we've got a Venom Crawler, perfectly placed to give our +1 to our psychic powers. Over here we've got the Master of Possessions, we've got the Disco Lord and the Dark Apostle all sitting there, ready for a bit of action, being protected by some Terminators that I forgot to mention that were even in my list. They've also got the Black Rune of Damnation, which means they're -1 to wound, and any roll of a double nets you a perils because of that. And we've got the 3rd Legionary Squad over there. So that is the deployment for the Black Legion. Back here, please talk us through what we've got.
What's our game plan then, Lee? So we've got the bikes here with the Yinkan. The Yinkan's just going to sit there, I believe you said, didn't you?
Yeah, just go there and chill.
Wait for something to die and pop up where she
like
can.
that. So we've got a unit of Dwarf bikes, we've got a unit of Eldar bikes, and just under there, you can't really see, but we've got a Farseer on bike as well. What's in this middle?
A War Walker, and then we've got Uther the Destined and a squad of the Hearthkin Warriors with a Magnum and rocket launcher.
Yeah, and then over on this side of the board, I'm trying to reach here. Oh, there we go, that would help. You do that. Good.
You need longer arms, mate.
So we've got another unit of Dwarf bikes.
The length went somewhere else.
We've got
Hearthkin Warriors.
Dragon Scorpions in the objective zone, and hiding. It's another unit of your warriors.
Yep.
Banshees.
I've kept them back as defence because that's the unit with the Power Fist, so although it's not brilliant, it's not bad. It's got it'll have 3 attacks, it's something like strength 7, I think, with -3, 2 damage, I want to say.
And then in Strategic Reserves, you've got.
I've got my 3 Thunderkin.
Brockhere Thunderkin.
With the grab rate rifles, they're in reserves. So what mission are we playing? We are playing. Recover the Relics.
Recover the Relic. So our mission rules are Battleforge CP. You gain it. You just gain 1. That's fine. You receive Battleforge CP if you control an objective marker in your opponent's territory, or if you control 1 or more objective markers in no man's land. Because we are doing this tournament, we're actually using the tournament rules. So Adam and Lee started with 6 CP each to build their armies, then that gets combined, so we have a combined total of 12 CP, so it's a bit different from Arcs of Omen. But we've got 12 CP to start with. So then for me, we match that. So I start with 6 CP on the board. I've spent 6 CP doing my army construction, and then their CP remains. How many have you got?
So I got 3 left, and you got 5, I believe.
Yes, because I've spent 1 giving Uther his warlord trait.
Okay, so you have a combined total of 8 that you use together.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
so they're not separate; they are together. But you only get your Battleforce CP if you control either your opponent's home objective or objectives in no man's land. And then it's 4 victory points for controlling 1, controlling 2, or controlling more. And then in every battle round, at the end of the battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each enemy unit that was destroyed, up to a maximum of 3. For the Black Legion secondaries, we are taking Engage on all fronts, we are taking Raise those banners, and we are taking the Long War, which is hopefully going to net me a steady, decent amount of secondary points. What are your secondaries, boys?
We went for Raise the Banners also. We've gone for Engage on all fronts and
Warp Ritual.
Warp Ritual.
Warp Ritual, right. We are going to roll off to see who goes first, and then we shall start. So, let's just move over to the dice tray. So, let's see who's going on the roll-off. You.
Us.
So the Eldar and the Dwarfs are going on the dice. Right, at the end of our command and movement phase. So the Dwarfs had some pre-game movement, and they've done some movement up there. Did you have anything in your command phase that you needed to do?
I did, but I couldn't do it. We gave ourselves a CP because we was already holding one of the middle objectives due to Leigh's pre-game movement.
Yeah.
I would have liked to dish out a judgment token, but Uther couldn't see anything because I was playing him safe.
Yeah.
So we've moved these bikes here into dense terrain, so they're -1 to hit. Hopefully that'll save them a little bit. Advanced this unit here onto that objective, holding that. Leigh's moved his Elder up there. War Walker stayed where it is.
We're having a party in this one.
Yeah, we're having a right on party here. Let's move those there, and I've kept that unit at the back here, like I said I was going to, and hopefully they're not going to get buggered.
Okie dokie. So.
Psychic phase.
Psychic phase. So, after you, Mr. Leigh.
Right, mine's done.
First, I'm going to do Warp Ritual.
Yeah, 1 second.
You in range.
Oh, of course I am, with at least 1. But it is only the one that I'm in range with, so I do get 1 denied. Yeah, so 1 second. Right, so he's doing off Warp Ritual, so we will go to the dice tray.
Which I believe is...
You rolled an 8. I will attempt to deny, because I have it. I do not deny on a 7, so you get Warp Ritual.
That's 3 points. I am immediately going to use 1 CP to cast another power, so I'm going to cast Quicken.
Okay.
So I have an auto 6, and 6, it goes off on a 9, so I can move 20 inches.
Oh, funny that. Look at that. Run away, you little bitch. He just ran away down the back.
That was 3 victory points to us, wasn't it?
It is 3 victory points.
Yep.
Look at that. Easy as they come. Steady as she goes.
Okay, do we have any more psychically?
Might as well, just because the Incline is going to cast Shield over your Ned, just because might as well. Can't do anything else after that. It goes off on a 6.
Not like that.
It don't matter too much. Hopefully. That's the end of the psychic phase.
Okie dokie.
We forgot to declare, we are raising banners over here.
Yep.
Are we raising banners up?
They can't, they're
No,
advanced.
you advanced.
Are they advanced? Can the bike?
I think you can only do that once per turn anyway, can't you?
Can the bikes?
The bikes can, they can.
Can they?
I don't know, I'm sure it can't be once per turn.
If they can or not.
If they can, these guys at the back are doing it as well.
Yeah, they're going to do banners at the back, home field objective.
Banners at the
raising
back.
banners is an infantry unit.
Okay, so bikes can't, but is it one unit per turn or?
No, multiple.
Multiple it is, isn't it?
It's the only one you can do multiple.
It is multiples.
Have we got any shooting?
Not really.
There will be from these bikes down here.
Okie dokie. So you are going to be -1 to wound down here on those Terminators.
Okay, that's fine. So to start with, I don't think I'm in range of the shotguns. It's 12 inches. I'm pretty sure that's not 12 inches from there. No, absolutely. It's not far off, but okay. So then we're going to shoot with the Highlands rotary cannon, which is 9 shots at strength 6, -2, 1 damage.
There you go.
Strength. What's your toughness?
Only 4.
Only 4.
Nah.
That'll be 5 to go in, but
What's your strength for?
6.
So that'd be 3s.
To 4s.
4s.
And then to 4s, yes.
So that's just 1.
1 save to make at minus.
-2, but it's 1 damage.
5 up in 1. Nope.
Okay, plinked 1 off. And then it's 9 shots with the, because they've got 3 shots each for the Magna Coil autocannon.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hitting on 3s again.
Better.
And then that is strength 7.
So 4s.
4s again.
Ooh, God, that hurts, doesn't it?
It does 2 at minus.
5 up in 1.
I can make them both. Okay, that's fine. But because all I wanted to do really there was to spend 1 CP to play the stratagem, light them up. So what that does, they've got the searchlight keyword, and it gives you a judgment token.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the end of our turn 1. That was quite slow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite non-eventful, but normally these things are.
But we scored 3 points.
Yep. So it's not that non-eventful in terms of things. It's over to you, Sean. Right, Sean, do you want to talk us through what you've done?
So in my command phase, I put my Dark Apostle put illusory supplication onto these Terminators, which means you cannot hit them on less than a 4. Just as a bit of a precaution, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Then we have I'm pushing hard. Is basically what we're saying. I'm pushing very, very, very hard at this point. So everything's moved forward near enough.
Shit or bust, innit?
It is a bit shit or bust. I've spent a command point on the stratagem Confluence of Traitors over here on these warp talons, and I put them into the trait of Red Corsairs, which means they can do something else that I don't care about. But the more important thing is they can advance and charge. I rolled a 4 on my advance roll, so they had a 16-inch movement. As you can see, they're up there. They can fly. I'm looking for that turn 1 charge over there. The Land Raiders come up. We've set ourselves up basically to either wipe out quite a significant amount of the army, in which case, yay, or die, in which case, nay. We're going to go into the psychic phase, and the first thing we are going to do is the Master of Possession is going to put Prescience onto this unit of Terminators right here, which is +1 to hit. You'll see why in a minute. I'm also going to use my Sacrificial Dagger, which means this unit of Terminators does take D3 wounds. Okay, so I'm going to take 1. I kind of wanted 2 there, but oh well. That's really a little bit irritating. It's going off on a 7, which would actually be a 4. And I rolled an 8, which would actually be an 11. So in that case, unless you want to deny, they are now +1 to hit. They will be, and they will negate the fact that you're in the dense. You take Invigoration from the Master of Possession just to heal up those Terminators. It goes off on a 6, and I get a +1, so a 7. So I do heal them back up to full, unless you want to deny it, Mr. Lee.
I can't.
What I'm now going to do is spend a command point. I think it's 1. It is 1 command point, for which I can. So it takes me down to 4 now. So I spend 2. So my Master of Possession can cast another spell, and he is going to smite into the bikes. Oh, I could Sacrificial Dagger to get +3 to this, and then I could potentially increase my roll of Super Smite.
Is it unmodified though?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be an unmodified. No, Super Smite is just a roll of 11. It doesn't have to be an unmodified roll. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Sacrificial Dagger, and I'm going to do it on those Terminators again. So they get take 2 wounds, so it takes 1 down to 1 again. Pretty sure I can do it for every spell. So now I get +2, and then the Venom Crawler gets +1 as well, so I get +3 to my Psychic, and I'm going to smite into your bikes. I rolled an 11 anyway, so I've just rolled a 14. If that's not a super duper smite, I don't know what is.
That's 10 d6 wounds.
I wish. So your bikes are going to take d6 mortal wounds.
1.
No, it's 6.
Oh fuck, that's 2 models dead then.
They've got 4 wounds each.
That's not 2 models dead.
That's 1.
Clearly, I don't math.
You know his army better.
I know everyone's army better. No, I don't.
I'm going to remove
really
the front 2.
So that is going to be the end of my Psychic phase. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to shoot the Hellbrute Plasma Cannon, because all he can see is these bites, so I don't want him to waste that. The Hellbrute Plasma Cannon is going to go into these bites over here. So it's D3 shots. It's the big 3. And 3 shots with the Plasma Cannon. Nearest eligible unit, so I get +1. So I'm going to be hitting on 3s because I'm going to negate your minus. So I'm hitting on 3s.
There. Hi-ho.
So hitting on 3s here. 1s do a mortal wound back to me, but I hit all the time. My 6s do explode because it's a heavy weapon.
Yay.
Huzzah! So I go into there.
Can you stop rolling good?
No.
He's due a turn of rolling good.
I am strength 8, so I'm going to be wounding on 3s. There we go. So you got 3 saves to make at -4. Okay. -3. So it goes down to -2.
Yeah, because I've got void armour. So.
No, of course you do. Oh, armour of contempt.
Good old IOC.
Yep, so what is it, -3 did you say?
Yeah, so down to -2, so you can save on a 6.
Come on, 3 6s coming up. I just get 1.
So the D6 damage each.
I'm not gonna CP one. I think it's a waste of a CP.
Cool. So the first one's going to do 6 wounds.
Dead.
So the one that was on 2 was. The second one's going to do 5.
Dead.
So that's dead. So I kind of didn't want that fully, but that has given me 2 points on the mission tertiary, and it's also given me a point for the long war. So I get 3 points there, so that's quite nice.
So now we have a big fat empty space where the bikes were. Normally we find that the bikes are the first to go.
Mainly because they're really good and I don't want them to survive.
Well, they're a bit glassy, aren't they? That's what I'm finding. So we're going to be interesting. They are a bit of a sacrificial unit, you know. At least they've drawn that fire.
Yep, so now what I'm going to do is my Lord Discordant with his Bale Flamer. He gets 2d3 plus 2 attacks and with an 18-inch range.
So you're targeting this unit here?
And I'm doing target.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 CP, which is effectively transhumanism. It's
okay.
Something to do with their shield.
Yep, that's 2d3 plus 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. 2, 4, and 6. So I'll be wounding on 4s then. Wow, that's quite good.
Oh dear.
So you've got 4 saves to make at -2, which goes down to -1.
It does indeed. So that's how many 4 at -1?
Yeesh.
Come on, you 5s. I saved 1.
2 damage each.
So ignore the first failed one. But they're still 2 dead because they've only got 1 wound.
Wonderful.
So the medic allows me to ignore the first failed armour save.
But because they're Terminators, they get whatever the rapid fire thing is called. So I do get rapid fire, so I get 4 shots each. So there's 20 shots. That's the Badger. I'm going to spend 2 command points on Veterans of the Long War. Takes me down to 2, which means I'm +1 to wound. So hitting on 3s, and I will be wounding on 3s. My 6s do explode.
So Sean is rolling very hot this evening. Very hot indeed.
What do we want to call that? A 3 or a 5?
Well, it don't matter, it's a hit anyway, no?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's a hit.
So I missed 3, but my 6s explode on rapid fire because it's heavy, rapid fire, and assault weapons that explode, I think. Double check that.
What if you're wonton?
Because of my wontons. Give me 2 seconds. Do apologise. Just do it. Oh no, heavy rapid fire grenade, not assault, but these are so my 6s explode, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 explosions in there, so I'm going to have an extra 4 shots.
Always end up with more than your
So I'm net +3 on 20 dice right now.
Always the way.
So net +4, sorry. So I missed 3 and gained 4. There we go. So these are 20 hits, and I'm going to be wounding. Oh, I keep dropping dice. I'm hitting on. I'm going to borrow some of yours as well to make those extra 4s.
6s.
Yes, that's where they betray me. So just
toughness 4.
I'm Sean's using Votann dice. Yeah, toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So I get my +1 to wound because of my stratagem. So I'm wounding on 3s.
They didn't work that well.
They didn't. But not great. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, please.
15 out of 20 shots. Wounded.
Yeah, 15 wounds out of 20 shots. If 6s did something on the wound roll, that would be great. And this is just 1 unit of Terminators. We're going for volume of fire here. There's no AP on them, but you've got a 4-up save anyway. So, and I've done your first failed armour save, and they're 1 damage each. So fingers crossed.
What was it, 15?
Yes. That should be 2 CP well spent.
4s. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dead.
That's the unit. 2 units of raising banners, because I forgot I was doing this, because I played Tempest of War for so long, but I forgot I've been raising banners. So I'm going to get the +1 and -1, so I'm hitting on 3s. 1 miss. He's a strength 6, but you're still transhuman.
Yes, so you'd be
So
with
4s. Only the 3, and these go at -2 down to -1.
So how many was it? 2.
3.
3. So I need 3 5s. I think he's dead.
I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't have done that because he's probably going to run.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he probably would have run anyway, but
You can't run now.
that's now 2 points on the long war, and 2 points on the mission tertiary. So
Yeah.
4 victory points. So the Land Raider over there is going to put his Soul Shatter las cannons are going into the unit of dwarf pikes behind there. His combi melter is going to put. Oh, it's not his combi gun because that's not within 12. His the bolt gun's going to actually the bolt gun. So the Soul Shatter las cannons into the bikes. The bolt gun's going to. I'm changing it slightly because I didn't realise the difference. The bolt gun's going to go into the and the Havoc launcher are both going to go into the Howling Banshees at the back. Okay, so we'll do the Soul Shatter las cannons first. So closest enemy, so I negate the -1 that I'm going to have. Although I can actually see, can I see through without looking through the? Oh no, I'm touching the dents, so it doesn't matter. Am I? I can't tell.
Yes, I would say yeah.
Yeah, so I ignore that the -1 for the dents. He's vehicle, so he doesn't get the penalty for shooting the heavies.
No.
So I'm hitting on 2s at my nearest enemy, so 2s with the las cannons going onto those bikes. They all hit, but I don't get any 6s because my 6s would explode. That's a shame. And then these are strength 9, so I'm going to be wounding on 3s. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Better.
I will command point reroll one of those. There we go. So you've got 2 saves to make at minus a lot.
Well, who are you shooting?
The bikes.
The bike, so it's 4s.
I'm going to say -3.
Minus
so down
3.
to -2.
So
So
6s.
6s.
How many? 4.
2.
2. 2 6s. No.
Close. D6 plus 2 damage. First one's going to do 4 wounds.
1 dead.
Second one's going to do 4 wounds.
2 dead. Ooh.
Oh, and now we're breaking the whole board. Sweet Jesus.
Those 2?
The whole board is now broke.
Yeah, we've just. Leigh needs to push his side down towards us a little bit. There we go. Keep going. Keep going.
No. I'm fine.
Okay, yeah.
How does that happen then?
Because, there we go.
Any 2?
Yes, only
Not the
2.
one with the big gun.
Amateurs. Now
I
the
think maybe we rethink my list.
Yeah, I think you should go wolves.
the rapid fire bolt gun's going to fire into the Howling Banshees.
Stratagems,
I've rolled a 6, so I get the exploding 6 because it's rapid fire, so I get 2 hits. They are going to. They both wound because they're strength 4 and your Banshees are toughness 3. So you've got 2 saves to make at no AP.
2 saves to make it 4s.
Only 1 damage.
Yeah, well, apart from the exarch, they've.
Exactly. And then the Havoc launcher, D6. Way! That was like a ski slope. It's going to have 1 shot. Okay. It hits, and it is heavy, so I get an explosion. And then it's a strength 5, so 3s, only 1, no AP. Shaved it like a barber. Now, what have I got over there? So that's all my shooting done. I don't need to. You're right. Behind the wall, what have I got there? A bike and a unit of dwarves. If I go into the bike, you're going to overwatch and probably kill something because you get like quite a lot of attacks, don't you?
What if you had hit?
If I charge into the bike.
No, maybe 3. I think it's got.
Does it not have the high las rotary and the shotgun?
If I overwatch, yeah.
Yeah. So if you overwatch, you're going to have a decent amount of overwatch that you could probably kill things.
9 shots plus 3, so it's 12 plus the shotgun another 2, so 15.
12 plus 2 is 14, but okay.
Well, not if I do a grenade.
Oh, and
Yeah. It could be a.
And the
D6.
Warp Talons, I'm only going in with strength 4, so I don't think that I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is, Leigh, can you just measure out the charge from my Warp Talons going into your the dwarfs in the back, please?
So the nearest one.
They can fly as well, so they can go straight over. So whatever the most direct route is, please.
24 inches.
Looking like a 9-inch.
Really? 9 inches from there?
Do you want me to, it would be easier if I just said
Nope.
what was that, an 8? It's 8 or 9, isn't it?
Who are you charging?
To those dwarfs. 8.
8. Well, it's either 8 on the dwarfs or I charge the bike because I can't get in anywhere else. So I am going to go for the 8 on the dwarfs. I've still got a command point left, but only one. Yeah, so I'm going to go for the 8 on the dwarfs. Let's see if I can roll an 8. I don't
Okay, I'm going to Overwatch.
Okay, carry on, sir.
Yeah, I think that would be better to Overwatch with the dwarfs. Will they be able to target you? Is the question. I think they will, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
Can I change my mind?
Yeah, do a take back. We're all about
I'm going to take
fairness.
back. I'm actually going to charge into the bike, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to charge the bike. I want the bike on.
Overwatch.
Yeah, so the bike will Overwatch, that's fine.
How many CP have we got left to see?
5.
Only 5. Happy for me to do that?
Yeah.
Don't be happy with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going into the Overwatch, so on 6s, Mr. Adam.
Okay, 9 shots with a Highlands rotary cannon. Come on,
That was a
6s.
bit of a longer charge than I thought, actually. Oh.
2 6s, so it's strength 6, minus 1 damage.
So you'll be winning on 3s?
How many wounds do they have? 1, 2.
2, I think.
Winning on 3s, 1.
Okay, what AP?
Minus 2, 1 damage.
So 5s. Oh, I
He's
saved
only
it.
made it, Jesus.
I've only gone and saved
He's
the
only
bloody
gone-
save.
Bloody made it. Right, 3 shots with the Magna Coil autocannon. No. And then 2 shots with the bolt shotgun. Oh.
Into the dice tray.
Yay!
Damn it, should have taken the one that was out.
His strength 5, minus 1 damage.
So 3s.
Bugger.
No. Oh, ideal. So that was good choice there. So those warp talons are going to get in. They're going to get in on the 12. They are certainly. Leigh, can you move those warp talons in behind there?
Mate,
please?
you're rolling some hot tonight.
I am rolling rather hot.
Anywhere specific or just literally behind?
Within the engage, yeah, as far into that, as long as all of them can hit, and as far into that deployment as they possibly can be, because this is going to score me engage on all fronts, and that's the only reason I'm doing this. I really don't care about the other thing. So at the moment, at turn 1, I'm going to score like 6 points, which isn't loads, but I have raised a couple of bounders and everything as well. So I'm going to get 26 attacks over here, because the normal ones get 5 and then the leader gets... so yeah, 26 attacks. I did make a charge, so I'm hitting on 2s. And I've only got 20 dice. So
Okay, borrow some of mine.
I'm borrowing some dwarf dice again, because I don't want to have to read. It just gets confusing after a while.
And we easily get confused.
Yeah, so hitting on 2s.
Oh my good lord.
Fortunately for you, the 6s don't explode.
I don't think it matters when you're rolling like that. Let's practice matches go, Leigh. I don't think this is our best.
I wouldn't count yourselves out right yet. I've been very lucky. So yes, and then I'm going to be wounding on 5s though, because I'm only strength 4. But that's quite a lot. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know whether that was a 5 or not.
I think it was. I don't know.
I might have
count
knocked
it as
that.
yes.
Okay, I might have knocked it. I wasn't paying attention, which would make it 9 at minus 2. Oh no, I can re-roll the wound roll as well. I just realised that.
Of course you can.
Yes. Now that this is my second game with chaos in 6 months, so let's go for a few more 5s.
Yeah, never play them again.
There we go. So this is the amount that you're going to save. 2, so 4, 7, 10, 13, 16 in total, minus 2. So it goes down to minus 1.
I'm fairly sure he's dead because he's only got 4 wounds.
So 16 at minus 2.
Minus 4, dead.
Oh, well, look at that. Didn't really need the other 12, did I?
Bit of overkill.
What I'm then going to do with that unit...
It's going to be you on your own in a minute, Leigh.
Is...
Was the whole unit dead?
Yes.
No, the bike.
The bike.
Oh, sorry, you were just taking the bike.
Yes. Oh God, I've trusted Lee to do something and now it's all
So,
right, I can then consolidate into your unit of dwarfs there.
oh, so that's literally where they were anyway.
Yeah, so then after that, so I killed the bike, and then I'm consolidating into the unit of dwarfs there, just to make sure I get it. I'm not holding the objective, because obviously I'm not double obstacle or anything like that, which is fine, but what I am getting at the end of my turn, so the bikes can fight back.
Yep, well the bikes can't, the dwarves...
No, sorry, the dwarfs can fight back, but
They're going to have to.
I'm hoping that that's
I
not
only
too bad.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd say 5 at a push, would you, Sean?
Whatever you say.
Oh, I can pile in actually, can't I?
Yeah, you've got 3 inches of
pile in.
piling. Yeah.
3-inch piling.
Yeah, so...
Get as many in as you can, wrap.
Rap like Eminem, people.
Now, I wish that unit had the power fist. And they can go 2 rows, can't they? So just move them in and they should be able to... If you put this one here, the guy with the sword, he doesn't actually have a sword.
What?
Yeah, then there's 2 rows. So
Yeah,
You're telling me we're not playing Wiziki?
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 It's going to be 18, 21 attacks.
So that's now, I've destroyed 1, 2, 3 units that were in engagement range. So, no, 3 points on the long wall, and then 3 points on the mission tertiary, because you only get to a maximum
Picking
of
out
3.
the auto wounds.
Oh, I thought it was 2 feature points again.
Get rid of the 1s and 2s.
No, no, what, for a long war?
No.
Could have been better.
No, 1 for each enemy unit that was destroyed, up to a maximum of 3, and then I'll get 2
And these are wounded. What's the toughness, Sean?
4.
So I'm wounded on 4s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No AP.
8 and 10. So I'm saving on 3s. That's not great. They got 2 wounds each. So 1 dies, 2 dies. There you go. 2 die. Please remove 2 of my models. I don't care which ones. Preferably the ones that aren't on the objective, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Thanking you. So at the end of my turn, I do score 8 points. So I get 3 points for the long walks. I killed 3 units that were in engagement range. 3 units that were in objective range. I gain 3 on the mission tertiary, because they are just, I killed 3 units in the battle. And I gain 2 on engage on all fronts, because I'm within 3 table quarters. So at the end of my turn, that is 8 points. I've lost 2 there, and I've got a leadership of 6, I think, on those warp talons. So there is a chance that they run away. I do have a leadership of 6, and I've lost 2. So on a 5 or a 6, they run. Oops, and I'm rolling a lot of 5s and 6s at the moment, but I rolled a 2, so it doesn't matter. They are fine. Thank you. So that is going to endeth Chaos turn 1 at the end of the movement phase for the beards and the ears. Please,
What
let
have we
us
done,
know
Lee?
what you've done.
We're, we've got our backs to the wall, I think. We're a bit shit to the wall.
I don't think so. I think you're perfectly capable of deleting enough that's going to make my life really hard.
So
I have forgot to do something, which was my intention all along. So that was to drop down my reinforcements. So technically we're still in the movement phase because we haven't rolled any other dice.
Yeah.
What did you do? It's 6 inches from an edge, isn't it? So
6 inches and 9 inches. Yeah.
9 inches. So I can probably drop them in right there. Just to drop the 3 little dudes with the grav guns. I'm just wondering if I can squeeze them into that dense cover. I probably could, because that'll just protect them a little bit more. But you ignore dense cover, don't you? For some of your stuff.
I get +1.
If it's the closest enemy
The
unit.
closest enemy unit, I get +1 to hit.
Oh, well, they're not the closest enemy unit.
So they're not the closest enemy units? No.
Okay, so what we've done here, I've dropped down my Thunderkin, so hopefully they're going to go into one of these. We've managed to get these on full judgment tokens and the Terminators on full judgment tokens, so I will be auto-wounded on 4s, which is exactly what I need. However, I don't have a lot of firepower, seeing as there was a great big blob here that got taken out. We've got Uther here, who was moving back, so he's not the closest level target, but I think he's a target for a certain winged flying demon. This unit, I've just reshuffled that unit and kept them where they are, but I've pushed the heavy weapons closer so they can shoot. They're still in squad coherency. Over here, I've fallen back with these dwarfs. My intention is to use a stratagem for 2 CP to fall back and shoot. I think it's 1 CP actually. Well ordered retreat. So I can fall back and still shoot, which is just what we need, which is kind of what Sean wants us to do. So what have you done, Lee?
So I've basically pushed the warlock in the middle for ritual again. I've left the Orc in the middle because I need him to really shoot more infantry than a character. I've put over here the Shining Spears are advancing. They're ready for a charge. The Warp Spiders are following them because my strategy basically is to kill a Terminator. It gives me +1 to hit as well. Which I've actually did realise it's a bit of a boo-boo.
Because they're illusory supplications and you're hitting on 4s either way.
Also, they get +1 to hit anyway on the charge. just realised. And I got the Warwalker with 2 bite lances, just pipping the objective as well.
And then over here?
And then over here, some Scorpions are about to die to a Demon Prince.
I think they are. Well, I think we had to sacrifice something.
Well, yeah.
And he's a Slash Demon Prince as well, isn't he? He's touched by Slash, so they get
Zinch. No, Zinch.
Oh, Zinch, okay.
If it was Slanesh, I could technically use my strat to reroll hits and wounds as well.
No, he's Zinch, and you're not making England saves against him.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Hitting on 2, strength 10.
Lovely.
Yeah, I can put a strat to give him exploding 6s as well. That'd be quite cheeky, wouldn't it?
Right, okay, so we're going to go on to Lee's psychic phase.
Yeah, I've got 3 denies.
Don't think you need 4.
No.
So what ritual?
Doesn't go off.
Do you get perils from that?
I do, but I will CP.
I absolutely would
to
advise that.
Reroll that.
Now we've got 20.
Yeah.
we
So it does go off on an 8.
I will deny with this unit of legionaries. Nope, that's a 7.
Okay, I will use another CP to do another psychic power. So that's quicken. I will use an auto 6.
I'll attempt to deny with the. What else have you got to do powers? Anything?
Not really a lot. Not that you can reach anyway.
I will deny with the Master of Possession then. Where's your other psychic coming from?
Not that the income has much to do for the psychic phase anyway.
Well, if I denied over with the Demon Prince and not those legionaries, I could have done it. But hey ho. So I'm denying with the Demon Prince because it doesn't really make a difference if I'd measured that beforehand. No, not on a 6, so your quicken goes off.
I will shoot back. Right, so you said like those Terminators, I can't.
So the exact wording is a hit roll of 1 to 3 always fails.
And wounding as well. I have to.
You're -1 to wound on those. Hello.
Hello. Right, so.
Look, they're killing themselves at this point.
Yeah, let's
they
just
are
crash
the
them down.
definition of kamikazes.
So just in range of that. Right, so I will start with. I'll do Ancestor's Grace into the Shining Spears. So I get +1 to my attacks wound roll anyway. So I'll be back to wounding on 3s. And that's it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, because I've already said that I denied over here, and he would be the one that can be in range. So I've got no deny.
No, okay.
You're -1 to wound. That's all it is. So.
Yeah, so I basically just negated that.
Cool.
And then Shield of your Nerd, which gives me a 4 in run, which I'm going to do on the Spears. Goes off at 6.
Just.
So they got a 4 in run now, and basically back to wounding and freezing. Shooting phase. Right.
And now we're on to the shooting phase.
On to the shooting phase. So what's going to be shooting first?
I think I go and shoot first,
Yeah.
and you clean up afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, so position Uther over here, so he's 18 inches away. He's going to shoot with his Volkite Disintegrator, which is 3 shots, strength 5,
On to the
minus
dice tray then, please,
0.
sir.
But I am also wounded on 4s because you double one. He's going to go into the the big thing you've got there. Now, a roll of a hit roll of a 6 is a mortal wound.
Cool.
I'm just pulling up his stats. Bear with me a second, because I don't use him that often.
Or at all, because you're proxying him.
Exactly. Well, I've got the model at home. I just haven't built or painted him yet.
No, you're going the wrong way in your book.
So that's 1 mortal wound.
Cool.
And 2 auto wounds. So that's just going to be strength 5. I ignore strength, and it's 1 damage. So
AP 0.
AP 0.
How many? Is that in addition, or is it just 1 mortal wound?
Each on attack with his made with this weapon, and I'm modified roll of 6. 1 mortal wound, and the attack sequence ends.
Okay, so I've got 2 saves to make then.
Yeah.
2s. I can't see because you're in the way. Oh, there we go. He takes 2 wounds.
So he's got 3 altogether. A mortal and...
Oh, is it 2 damage each, is it?
No, it's... oh, did you fail past 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2.
Yeah. Cool. He goes down to 7.
Okay, this unit over here is going to shoot the Magna Rail.
So, yeah.
And
Swap
that
over.
ignores invulns.
That's fine, I've got 2 up save anyway, so I've got the best chance of saving it as I possibly can. That's that unit over there. Going into this Disco Law.
Does it have an invuln?
5.
Okay, so this Magna Rail ignores invulns.
You are shooting through dense terrain to get to him though, so you are -1 to hit.
Okay, it's 4 of
Oh yeah,
wound.
Uther would have been that as well, but oh well.
Oh, he would have been, wouldn't he? Well, Luther's hitting on 2s.
Yeah,
so
it didn't matter.
He rolled like a 3, 5 and a 6.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I cheated there, but it doesn't matter because it worked out. Oh, well, in the end, I didn't cheat. Right, here we go. So I've got the Magna Rail, which is...
So you'll be hitting on 4, so you're going to be -1 hitting on 5.
Yeah,
so basically, if you hit, you auto wound.
It hits, it's auto wound. So that is -4, ignores invulns,
Goes through.
and it's D3 plus 3.
Cool.
It's
4 damage, down to 3 remaining wounds.
Okay, then we've got the rocket launcher, which is going to be the focused blast.
Yeah.
And being Great Thorian League, I get a free reroll, or a hit roll or wound roll.
Yep, you do. Again, you're -1.
-1, so auto wounded on 4s, on your 4s. It's a 2, so I'm going to use my reroll there for that unit.
I would if I were you.
So I've won. Lovely.
Whoopity want, whoopity want, ba ba ba, whoopity
We
want.
actually need a little jingle for that.
I think I've just done it.
Yeah, well there you go. With a little tune and everything. Okay, so that could have gone better.
I can do the Bright Lancers into him.
No, we'll find out then.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Two Bright
Bright
Lancers
Lancers
going
now.
into the Disco Lord, hitting on 4s because they're dense cover. Both hit. Be winning on 3s.
Ooh.
1 goes.
5 up. Nope.
D3 plus 3.
Oh, he's dead.
Does he explode?
I don't think so. No, he doesn't.
He looks like he should.
He does look like shit, but he doesn't.
I'll have that judgment token back.
Wonderful.
Nice shooting, Lee. So I'm going to put this unit into these Terminators, and that's going to be 3d6 shots. Let me just double check that it's a grav gun. So I'm guessing their save is better than 3. It's got the grav special rule of if you've got a save
If
cap.
I were you, I'd let Lee shoot first. Because if you kill those Terminators, he can't move. And if he can't move, then he can't go back to protect Uther. People who are on the stream, who are watching, I will just explain my thoughts on this, whether Adam and Lee want to listen to mine.
Yeah, I think so, Lee.
So Lee's, these are warp spiders, but he can obviously, when he shoots, he can then make a move. I'm not convinced, there's a good chance that your block here won't kill them, but if you were to kill these Terminators, Lee can't make that shot. Which would then mean that he can't make that move. Back here, we've got nothing protecting their characters, so that's why I said that it would be in their best interests for Lee to make.
And this is a mistake Lee and me made, and it is a practice game. We're going to learn from this because I moved back and we didn't communicate. I moved Uther back to protect and get lookouts, and Lee went and moved the troops off and said, "Fuck you, Uther. We're not looking after you."
Yeah. So if we go back, to
never trust an elf.
So there we go. That is just a little bit of what we like to do here on Walk Ones as well. That when we are by no means great players, but we're not bad. None of us are particularly, we're not terrible
No,
players, but
no,
when we notice these things, in a tournament setting, would I have said that? Yeah, probably, because I'm not a dick. But, it's one of those things that could quite easily have gone against you.
Yeah, and we're all about, I think, fairness, and
absolutely.
I will help out my opponent as much as possible.
100%.
Because fuck me, I need it.
I'm quite lucky that I know all these armies so bloody well because I'm a bit of a weirdo and I just read all rules that I can. Yeah, when these things happen, I do notice them. Yeah. So yes, by all means, now I would shoot with your warp spiders. Yeah, right. That are just dressed up like Dire Avengers or Guardians or whatever they are.
Dire Avengers.
Yeah, whatever.
6d6 shots.
Oosh, that's not great, is it?
6, 8, 9, 10, 9, 12, 13, 18 shots. Right, so
hitting on 4s. Maths state 9 go through.
Yep. Hit on 4s.
Oh, that's more than 9.
I would say maths.
Maths can fuck off there.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Bloody hell, that was good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Who
11.
do we appreciate?
11 out of
Me,
18.
because I told you that this was a good idea.
Let me give you a hug
on 4s, still, you said?
So you're -1 to wound, yes. Oh, shit.
Now it's swung the other way.
5, so 5 to save, -2.
5 to save, -2.
You've got 5 up in one, haven't you?
4 up saves. First one saved. Oh, he didn't want to. How much damage?
1 each.
Okay, 1 dead. Saved. Saved.
And Sean is rolling exceptionally hot tonight.
So that would be 1 Terminator gone. Dun 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 dun. Termy bites the dust. Now, by all means, the Brock here Thunderkin might be worth going into them now.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3d6 shots. So it's 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 3s, auto wounding on 4s. So just
you're hitting on 4s, yep.
Hitting on 4s.
And you can't re-roll the hit.
Why not?
Just because that's part of illusory supplication.
Okay, so I can't use but I can use to re-roll a wound roll.
Yes, you can re-roll the wound roll, but you're auto wounding on 4s anyway.
Yep.
So if you hit, you auto wound. So you don't need to re-wound them.
That's right. That's exactly right. So that's 4.
At minus.
Minus 3.
Two.
-3.
5s.
3 damage.
3 damage each.
Yep. If you've got an armor save of 3 plus or better, it's 3 damage.
How many went through? 4.
Yep.
1 survives.
Bit better.
There you go. I told you it was a good idea for those elves to fire first, because there was a very real chance that you could have killed that entire unit then.
Yeah, well, especially when they're doing they're on 3 wounds each anyway.
They are indeed.
There you go.
Added 2 up save. And that 2 up save did not
Right, my plan has now changed.
Yes, I'm sure it has.
What do you think is the best one to go for?
I mean, have you not got shooting over here with the Manda Blasters yet?
I have, yeah, I've got shooting as well.
So maybe I would do that before you do anything.
Oh yeah, you got your. Yeah, do you want to do the?
Oh yes. Did you? So you did a stratagem to fall back and shoot.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep.
So stratagem to fall back and shoot onto those warp talons. So if you want to do your shooting over there.
Okay, so that will be on 3s. Auto wounding. If you remember, I did put them up to full tokens.
Yeah. I think you have the makings of a very, very, very tough list at the moment. I know I had
on 4s.
I had an exceptionally good.
Okay, so you've
First
got
round.
2,
First
4,
turn, but,
6, 8, 10, 11 saves at -1.
1 dies, 2 die, and 3 die. How many are there? 3?
3, yeah.
Is this all you're shooting?
No, I've got a rocket launcher and a magna rail.
Oh, fine, they'll die. That's fine, no problem. That's that unit day. So you do get 2. So you're on 2 victory points now on the mission tertiary. Yep. Because you've killed 2 units. Any other shooting? Any other shooting for any other shooting, or are we into charge?
I'll do 4 words worth. 4 shots from their pistols going into
The Mandy Blasters from the Striking Scorpions going into.
Oh, the Mandy Blasters will be in a minute. That's fighting.
Oh, right.
So I'm not expecting anything. Hit on 3s, especially with rolls like that.
No.
Be running on 5s, I assume.
I would imagine so. I'll save it on a 4-up invuln. So we've done a lot of shooting here, and we have killed some things. So the Disco Lord, nearly a whole unit of Terminators. That's a big brick going there.
Shitting bricks.
Yeah, and then over here. So by all means, carry on.
So the Scorpions are definitely obviously going to go into the Demon Prince.
Scorpions into the Demon Prince.
Which it's looking like it's a 5-inch charge.
Okie dokie.
Get rid of that Terminator.
No, I would if I were you.
He's going to do a lot, if I'm honest.
So
Smash into your back line.
It's a 9-inch charge. I've got an auto 6, which I will use for that one.
Okie dokie.
So I will.
Any charging from the dwarfs?
With their stumpy little legs.
I don't think we can reach anything.
I think it'd be a long shot. But okay, so what are we doing first?
So we will do the bikes into the Terminator.
Bikes going into this
Which I
Terminator.
said it was a 9, so I did auto 6.
So you need to roll a 3.
Need a 3 up.
That's not a 3. That's a 1.
CP reroll.
Now you've got to roll both of them.
Yeah. What's
So,
up?
wobbly ones, wobbly ones,
Yeah.
wobbly ones, wobbly ones. Now he needs to roll a 9. He doesn't. Not like that. So that is going to hurt. That is going to hurt these bikes with that failed.
I think she's going to
reroll.
smash your bikes to pieces.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun for you.
No.
I'm not going to lie. But okay, that's fine.
And the Scorpions at the far end.
Yeah, the Scorpions are going in. So what did they need? A 5?
They just needed a 5.
They get in on a 12. Look at that.
Now you roll it. We could have done it the other way, both sides.
Of course.
Does mean I take the objective.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
If you think we can hold it.
Well, no, but it just stops them getting 4 points.
If you think they're going to survive the slapback.
I have full confidence in my
Was it 6-up save you've got? 5-up save?
5 in run.
5 in one. Toughness 6.
Yeah, he did, but they ignores in run. So what difference does it make?
Oh, do they ignore invuns, do they?
No, you do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the slapback that I give to you, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
he's got to survive his thing first, so we shall see.
Right.
There we go.
So I'll start with the X up with the biting blade. So he has 7 attack. If he hits, it auto wounds.
Auto wounds.
Because we love that mechanic on this army.
Yeah, that's brutal.
So hitting on 3s. So that's 2, 4. That's 5 at -2, 2 damage.
Jeez.
What? How much?
5 at -2, 2 damage.
No, he might not survive, to be fair. So, well, there's your first failed one. 5s. 3 go 3, take 6 wounds.
And then I have 16 hits. So 6s explode and 5s do a wound on the wound, which is immortal.
On the wound.
See, look, those dice work sometimes.
I'm happy to just kill him, to be fair.
Oh, I'm happy to just kill him.
Right, he's got 8 wounds.
Look at that.
You've got 8 wounds and you've done
6.
6 so far, so you've got 2 left.
So
I'll roll it and see.
I'm guessing I'm wounding on 5s. What's his toughness?
I wasn't expecting the exile to have
Usually
quite
dice
so.
is paperweight.
The biting blade was a bit brutal.
6, yeah. So strength 5. So wounding on
5.
5s. 2 mortal wounds.
That's 2 dice. Yeah, because I don't think I've got anything that can ignore those.
Bold move, that was a great move to make, but I think it's probably going to get shot to buggery.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Eldar. Yeah, he kills.
Right, is that the end of your...
I should get 2 points as well for engaging on France.
We do. So I lost 4 Terminators. Does my Terminator run? He doesn't, only just though. Let's just have a quick look at the board. And over here, so we've got, we killed Demon Prince. Brutal killing of a Demon Prince right there.
That was really good, actually.
Good.
So what we've done, actually, what I think was really a brutal turn 1 for you. We've given equal.
Oh, you've
slapback.
most certainly slapped back hard.
Yeah.
And the slapback was very, very good.
So you've lost, haven't you? You lost over here.
I've lost characters. I've lost 2 characters.
Yeah. I knew we should have gone for assassinate.
Absolutely. Because the Terminator has moved, but he was here before, which would have been in range of there. So he's going to do the illusory supplication. Fine. So I've got the trans hitman. Piss off.
That's not the rules, is it?
No, it's not the rule. It's got to be in the dice tray.
There we go. Happy?
I would have allowed it to pass anyway.
So the
No, because you passed twice.
the transhuman, transhitman, sorry, goes there. And then what we've done is we've pushed quite hard forward. So the Venom Crawlers come up, the Terminators come up, the Hellbrutes come up as well, just to see if we can get some shots going there. We've got a bit of line of sight with some psychic shenanigans. And then over here, we've got line of sight with 2 las cannons to go into a War Walker, because
He wants one of that.
I don't particularly like that War Walker. Over here, the disembarkation of the Legionaries of Khorne, the 9 there, and the Master of Executions has come in. Because I believe once I've killed this unit, an Incarn might turn up. Woohoo! That's the plan. And then we've pushed this Land Raider up as well. We're going to go into some psychic shenanigans. So, psychic phase. What we're going to do is we are going to do Mutated Invigoration, which is going to go off on a 6. +1 is a 5. So, because I get that +1 to try and bring one of these Terminators back. I do got 3 command points, I've got to remember that. So I did score 8 on the primary, and I scored 2 for raising banners. I can't raise any more banners at the moment, but we will be getting there. So here we go. We've got, so we're doing that over here. It's a peril, so I'm going to command point reroll that.
12-1, come on, 1-12-1.
I think you just remind yourself of that CP.
Yes, it is, isn't it? 5 +1 is a 6, so you can deny it on a 6.
Am I in range though?
No, you're not.
No, I don't think so.
So I can't.
Oh,
I'd like you to be.
okay. Well, that was lucky, wasn't it? So we're going to get a Terminator back, and funnily enough, I'm going to pick the one that probably shouldn't have died in the first place. It's got a, well, he's got a Power Fist model, but he's we're going to call it a Chain Fist, and because I can pick it, we're just going to shorten that charge range there if we need to.
2 1s coming up.
Then what we are going to do is this unit over here is going to put Prescience, I think, with the +1. So it's a 7 with a +1 is a 6. It goes off on an 8 +1 is a 9. That is here, should you wish to deny it. But he's going to get the +1 to hit. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're in range there. So.
What do I need, sorry?
You need a 10. That's not a 10. Wonderful. Oh wait, I've got another power with that guy. So what I'm actually going to do with that extra power that I haven't used yet, because I meant to... Right. I'm going to take this guy back again, because I used Mutated Invigoration on a 6, which is the wrong spell, which I was going to use anyway to give them +1 strength or toughness, so I'll just do that with the +1 strength. Now I'll try and bring one back on a 5. And I do on an 8.
So you cheated
9.
twice.
I didn't cheat at all. But now they come back. It's just the order that I did it was slightly wrong. But so they are now strength 5, so they're +1 to their strength. So he's done it. Demon strength is gone. So over there, the far ones over in the kind of behind there are going to smite into those striking scorpions. That is a 10. You've got nothing to deny it. So take 2 mortal wounds.
You got anything that can make them last a bit longer, Lee?
Not against 37 attacks, you won't, no.
Something that, you know, a 1-up invuln. Have you got that?
I can do -1 to hit, it's the best I can get.
So, what we've got now
A 1-up feel no
is...
pain.
I'm going to put 2 las cannon shots from these 2 units at the back here that you can't see because we're on a dice tray. So from here I've got a las cannon with this unit, and I've got a las cannon over there with that unit. So my heavy weapons don't explode in this round. It's rapid fire assault and pistol weapons that explode. But they're both hitting on 3s. And so it doesn't matter, so I can do both of them at the same time. They're the only units going into the War Walker. So 3s. They both hit on 5s. And then I'm going to be wounding on 3s because these are strength 9. They both wound. I believe it's either -3 or -4, so it's your invuln.
Difference? Yeah. 5 invuln. 1 goes through.
It's d6 damage. 4 wounds.
So it's got 2 left.
Oh, would have really liked that to have died. Oh well. So what we'll do is the Prescience. I'm going to do the Hellbrute's going to put his plasma cannon into these bikes. D3 shots. 2.
Yes, you're on -1 to hit.
And I'm +1 because you're my closest enemy. and Black Legion. So are we back to 3s? I'm going to command point reroll that one because I do not want to take that mortal wound. Takes me down to 1 command point left.
I thought we burned through them.
So it was a 4 and a 5, so they both hit. These are strength 8, so I'm going to be wounding on 2s. 2 wounds at -3.
Well, I'll give him a 4 in run from the last turn.
Oh, okay, fine.
What's that, mate?
They're 3 damage each?
3 damage?
Yeah. 3 damage each. Right, so what we're going to do is we are actually going to put the Venom Crawler is going to put his prescienced gun into your Warwalker there. So he's going to get 6 shots. These are going to be -1 because of the dents, but then +1 because of the prescience. So I am going to be hitting on 3s again, but my 6s on these, because it's an assault weapon, does explode. So I got 2 6s. So 2 of my misses will go back in. And these are strength 6 and your toughness 5, so I'm going to be wounding on 3s. So you're going to have 4 saves to make at -2.
2 go through.
4 damage.
And 2 left.
Wonderful.
Does it explode?
Oh, that would be pleasant. Oh, I saw a 6. And the answer is no. The combi bolters from the 2 Terminators are going to go into your bike there. So these are going to be 4 shots. I am hitting on 2. Oh no, you're -1, aren't you? Are you -1? Yes. So I missed that one, but they're rapid fire, so they explode, and I got a 6. So they all hit. These are only strength 4, so I'm winning on 4s. Are we happy to say that's best facing 5?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll re-roll it. Doesn't matter.
From
3.
my angle it was a 1, from your angle it was a 5.
I re-rolled it to a 4, so it didn't matter. So
No.
you got 3 at no AP.
Onto the bike.
Onto the bike.
What, 2 go through?
Only 2 damage. 1 damage each, yeah. So 2
Okay.
damage in total.
Alright, he survives.
He survives, does he?
We've got 2 left.
He's got 2 wounds left.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the pistol from the Master of Executions, of the Master of Possession, sorry, because I've never
You
shot
know
with...
you're pulling out teeth when you resort to pistols.
Yeah, you do realise, yeah. Or I could do a frag grenade, or I could do a crack grenade. A crack grenade? No, I can't, because
Well-
they're 6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inches.
So I'll do a pistol. It hits. No, it doesn't, because I'm -1. Oh, but I'm +1, so it did hit, yes, because that's the nearest enemy. 4's to wound. It was a wound, that's another one at no AP.
What other shooting do you have?
What, going into that?
Well, I don't think it's going to survive the melee anyway, so it's probably
No,
not
it's-
worth spending a CP to keep it alive.
No, it's not. I don't have any other shooting. Right, so the 4 Soul Shatter las cannons are going to go into the unit of dwarfs. The Combi Melter is going to go into the unit of dwarfs. And the Havoc Launcher is going to go into the unit of dwarfs from the Land Raider. So the las cannons are going to be hitting on 2s. That was a 2 to us. I didn't end
Yeah,
up
it
a
was. I
6.
saw you hit it. You were playing snooker.
But I was hitting on the 2, so that's fine. And I'm wounding on 2s. Oh, wow! Look at that.
Hey!
And now the melter gun does hit. The melter gun. Strength 8, so it will wound.
It will, yeah. -1 to wound.
-1 to wound. Alright.
-1 to AP.
Yeah, so melter gun's like
that's
-3 or something,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
-4.
It's a combi melter.
Yeah, it's still -4, I think.
So yeah, probably is, yeah. So it goes down to -3.
Can't save. So I can take that on the leader's in run.
Oh, you can do.
4 up, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
4 up in run.
There you go. Saves it. Havoc Launcher. 1 shot. Havoc Launcher. Hits. Havoc Launcher. Doesn't wound.
We're getting to that now. You've rode your luck for too long.
No, I think you can find I'm about to put 12 pistol shots
Yay,
from my
pistols.
guys over there into your striking squad. 13 if we count the Master of Executions one as well. So we can do 9 plus that. So 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. 60s to explode on these. And I'm hitting on 2s because they're my nearest enemy. So the +1. No 6s,
Yay.
but the rest hit. You toughness 3?
Boom.
Those are, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm winning on 3s with my pistols. Drop dice. Don't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves to make, please, at no AP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure.
And 6. Because there was another 3 that you didn't count.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all dead.
Wonderful. Do I bring the incline down?
No.
Are you sure? You sure you don't want to bring the Incon
He
down?
hasn't done nothing all game.
Which is perfectly fine. I'm
No, because
okay with
he'll
that.
just charge.
That's the point. Hence why I wanted that unit dead.
However, we're getting to the point we're going to need to have more board control, bring it down at some point.
Right, so charging. Let's get this camera going, and I will show you what charges I'm going to make.
What's the invuln on that Incon? 4 wounds.
12.
Toughness.
6.
6 or 7.
So,
6.
my Venom Crawler is
That's
going
got
to
some
go
staying power then.
into your into your Brockier Thunderkin.
Okay.
My Terminators here are going to go into this bike, and then over there, my Land Raider is going to charge into your Howling Banshees. Yes, I did just say that. My Land Raider is charging into your Howling Banshees. Okay. If you could measure that for me, that would be wonderful.
Is that unit worth overwatching?
Do you really want to Overwatch with pistols?
No, not the Banshees. I want about the
Go
dwarf.
for it if you really want to. So, we made all these charges. So, my Terminator's in, the Venom Crawler in there, and the Land Raider over there. So, we're going to go on to some fighting. Out of interest, how many CP do you have?
4.
Oh, so you could interrupt. I'll fight with the Terminators first then. What's the melee? No, they've got no melee, have they? Really?
No, they've got 3 attacks each, I think. And
Yeah, no, I'm
strength
fine.
4, maybe 5.
Oh, that doesn't bother me then. I will go with the Terminators first. So I've got the Champ's got the Power Fist, or Chain Fist, sorry. I've got 3 attacks with the normal guy. I made the charge, so I'm hitting on 2.
3 wounds, strength 5.
Wonderful. I drop 1. Return 2, so my I don't explode. Jesus Christ, I'm hitting hard this early actually. I'm not used to this. I'm expecting exploding 6s in melee. I'm strength 6 now. So wounding on 3. Oh, only the 1, minus 3. Oh, I make an additional attack as well. Let me just roll the additional attack. That hits. Doesn't wound, so it doesn't matter. Just the 1.
So I've still got my 4 invuln.
Yep.
Saved.
Go. And then 4 attacks with the Chain Fist. These are hitting on 4s this time. These are now strength 10. Oh my golly gumdrops. I've got 1 command point left, so I am going to command point reroll that. There we go. So that is 2 saves to make minus 4, so that'll be on your input. They both go through. That doesn't count as a vehicle because it counts as a biker, so these are D3 each. 2, 3. It is dead. So what we're looking at here, people, is just this Venom Crawler and there. But what we have found is the Incarn has just dropped in here. The Incarn's come in, so I'm going to do 6 attacks now going into the block here. So I am hitting on 2s on the charge. I'm not re-rolling 1, so I missed that one. And I don't get any explosions in this one because we're only in turn 2. Which is a bit rubbish for me. I am strength 7, so I'm going to be wounding on 3s. So you've got 4 saves to make. Minus 3 goes down to minus 2.
It's a 3 up saves, it's on 5. Save 2.
Fantastic. The 2 damage each.
So I'm going to CP one of them, I think. Yeah, because we didn't interrupt, did we?
Nope.
No. So that's 4 wounds, that's 1 dead and 3 wounds each. Yes.
1 dead. Less exciting than I thought it was going to be, to be fair. The Land Raider does have 6 attacks, and I am hitting on 6s.
One of them's got to go through, mathematically.
I'm not going to do like the
I
fast
reckon,
reaction.
I reckon you're going to get 2
I do get plus 1, because I charged and I'm Black Legion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5s.
5s.
Oh dear. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I just rolled 3 5s, 2 6s and a 1. I don't have any CP left, so I can't do anything about that. I am strength 8. Oh, look, it's a frog. That is a 3-year-old's toy frog. So I'm going to be wounding on.
Leave him there.
Wounding on.
Spawn of chaos.
Wounding on 2s. There we go. So you got 4 at no AP or anything.
So 4 at 4s.
Oh, you're doing your best to fail, aren't you?
Just a bit.
You're really doing your best at failing. 3 go through. Right, it's your turn to fight back. By all means, hit back with the whatever you've
So I
got
think
left.
my dwarfs are engagement range as well.
Yeah, your dwarfs are with
Yeah.
the yeah. So you can fight back now.
Will you pile my dwarfs in 3 inches, please, Lee?
Oh, are they in engagement range over there? Are they? I don't know. Lee put it there.
Technically they are, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Blame Lee, moved you Land Raider.
But it had to go there because of
Had to go there.
no, it's to make it into engagement range of my Banshees.
It had to.
This is where we regret asking Lee to do anything because this is the man that This is the man that
Lee
includes.
is now stitched Sean right up there.
This is the man that includes an extra unit in every list that he plays. Last game it was a unit of Shining Spears. Game before that it was a unit of Striking Scorpions.
That great big sword, isn't it? Models with big long bits really annoy me because you keep.
So do people, really, because I get jealous. But hey ho.
Well, yeah, that's why I was saying.
So what we've done over here is we've consolidated in over here. So it's now time for all of that stuff to fight into a toughness 9, 16 wound Land Raider. Have fun.
We ain't gonna do much.
9, 10. I'll do mine pretty first.
I'll have 21 attacks.
Please.
I'm going to be winning on 6s, aren't
I? Toughness 9, yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Ignore that.
I will. Dwarfs.
Okay.
Fight wherever you wish to fight next.
You have no judgment tokens there, do you?
Nope.
So I'm going to do the Land Raider first.
Cool.
Right, they're just what they call close combat weapons, so I will be hitting on 3s.
My
Wounded on
goodness, it's 5
6s.
past 11 already.
I know.
But yeah, we'll try and speed this up.
And I get a free reroll being Great Arthurian League.
Mm-hmm.
To 6.
Minus
That
nothing.
never happens. Minus nothing.
2s. You
Ooh.
plinked off a wound.
Pulled off one of the armour plates.
There you go.
I punched out a headlight.
You punched
It's a
out
dwarf, so
a
we headbutted it.
headbutted it.
Ah!
You headbutted an indicator.
Yeah.
Now we don't know whether we're going left or right, you cheeky bugger.
It might be a BMW driver anyway. Doesn't use it.
Yeah, exactly.
So over here then.
We are the epitome of chaos.
4 attacks, auto wounded on 5s. Nope. So I'm going to use my free reroll with them. Yep, so that's an auto wound. What's the toughness of it?
7.
7, so it'll be wounded on 5s. I'm sure 5. Oh,
Jesus.
See, for some reason, these guys, every time I've played them and they got into melee, they do better in melee than they do with their shooting in their shooter unit. So that was 4 and no AP.
No AP. That's a question I believe. I've got a 3-up save. Lee would be correct. Want to go through?
I'm happy with that because I didn't expect them to do anything.
Down to 8 wounds on the venom crawler.
Yeah.
So what we've gone there. So at the end of my turn. So how many units of... Oh, bloody hell, that's a close-up, isn't it? No one wants to see that. So we've killed 1 unit on an objective range and then taken that objective. So we've gained 3 points on the long war. We've gained another point there. I've killed. So I killed a unit here. I killed a war walker.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
have 3 for the
mission. So 2 on the mission tertiary.
3.
2 because it's only 1 each.
Yeah,
I've only killed 2.
Bike.
Oh yeah, of course I did. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm selling myself short here.
What's the score at the minute, actually?
I'm not 100% sure. I'll work out my points in a second. What are my other things? So I scored my 2 on my banners. And then I'm currently going to get... so that was 2. That should have been 2 on engage. So I also get 3 on engage on all fronts. Because I'm in all 4 tables.
Yeah, so I think you're pipping us at the minute.
So at the moment, in terms of my points, I got 8 on primary, because this is only turn 2. And then I've got 16, 18. So I'm currently on 24 on turn 2.
And what are we on?
We
have
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 22? Did I just count that right?
Well, we have
22.
we have taken out more units, actually. There's 4 points in it at the moment, so we've got Walk Ritual, haven't we, twice?
Oh, of course you have.
Yeah, which is worth 3 points each time we do it.
Certainly.
That's on 7, yeah.
Certainly is.
So, at the moment...
It's close.
So...
It's actually closer than I thought.
Are your banshees going to run? Because I've killed a few of those.
Morale check, please.
We've got a morale check on the banshees, please.
So these should have 8 and I was 4.
So on a 5 and a 6, you are out of here. And I'd really appreciate that. But no.
Not this time, they're a bit brave.
Yeah, so that's going to end my turn. So at the moment, I am controlling 3 out of the 5 objectives. Yeah, because my land raid is obviously not object. That would be silly. So yes. Oh yeah, I've got 4 out of the 6 objectives.
Yeah, you have, yeah. But you don't score.
But you still scored 8 points, so...
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's looking like I'm going to score 12.
So we need to shift something off an objective, really, to stay in the game.
Two things off objectives. Certainly doable. And at the
After
end
a
of
lengthy
the
discussion
command,
with my teammate.
I'd like to point out that the hour and a half is probably up for your turn. But,
Probably.
Which definitely is.
Yeah, explain to us your movement phase.
Not really a lot. We just push forward towards the venom crawler.
Yeah. So the plan is...
So these Brock here have fallen back.
They fell back. If I need it, I'm going to spend a stratagem to shoot into that venom crawler, because the idea is to shoot the venom crawler off of that objective, and we'll score on that. Hopefully next turn. I pushed these forward down here, this group of dwarfs, so hopefully they can shoot into the venom crawler. This unit is staying exactly where it is, and that's it for me, isn't it? Uther's moved over across as well, so if all else fails, he's going to charge into the venom crawler.
Yep.
Okay. Psychic phase. So warp ritual for the final time, hopefully, with the warlock.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll deny it on a 12.
Perils for deny.
You don't get perils on denies.
I know.
So he's running away like a little bitch after he just got denied on his war ritual.
Pretty much.
So you denied us 3 points there.
Yep. I would have much preferred to have
more
denied
than that.
you.
It was denied 5. Right, so I'm going to start with Gaze of Ned into... Sorry.
Okie dokie.
7. Can you deny?
No, don't.
He's
On a 1 it
gazing at you.
does... So I roll a dice. If it's a 1, it does 1 mortal wound.
Oh, right, okay, fine. Yeah,
2 to
I
5.
still can't deny it. Yeah.
It's 1 mortal wound.
That was,
Whoppity ones, whoppity ones, whoppity ones.
that was a convoluted yeah.
So I just do Storm of Whispers, which goes off on a 6. So this goes off. So the 2 units around me on a 4+ gets a mortal wound. So only 1, I'll do it on the Terminators.
Terminators, so 1 goes down to 2 wounds on the Terminators.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Now we're into shooting. What's shooting first?
Do you want me to do mine?
I think I go first, because I've got those judgment tokens up, and I'm more likely to kill, and then you can direct yours elsewhere if need be.
Well, you can't, but yeah, go for it.
Have you not got anything else?
Yeah, you can shoot the Terminators.
Yeah, there. I put the I've put those spies in range of the Terminators just in case.
Okay. So Uther's going to shoot into this unit then. He'll be auto wounded on 4s. A 6 is I think it's 2 mortal wounds for the no, it's not. It's 1 mortal wound for the Volkite. It hits anyway. It hits on 2s. So I need to roll to wound with that. So what's his toughness?
7.
So it'd be 5s. So 4. So 2. No AP.
1 goes through. Damage.
Should have done. Just 1.
And to 6 wounds on the Venom Crawler.
Do you want me to do the Yinkan? Because it...
So they're in range anyway, that's great, that's why I moved forward. Yeah, do the Incarn if you like.
It's not going to do much damage. So it's... the
Why
swirls...
wouldn't you do the Incarn into the Terminators?
It hits both. It hits all enemy units within 6 inches.
Okay.
So... Yeah.
Explosion.
So I'll do it into the Venom first. It's a D6, so 4 auto hit. Strength 6, so I'm winning on 5s.
Sean's
Okay.
getting very confused.
So only 1 goes through -1.
Sean's going to be looking up tonight.
No, that one goes through. That is ridiculous. Oh, it's the Incarn. It's meant to be ridiculous, so can't really argue with that.
swelling energies.
Yeah.
Swelling energies.
Something like that.
I think I've got a power.
2 into the Terminator.
same.
It auto hits, so I'm winning on 3s.
4s, -1.
4s. 1 go through.
-1.
Sorry, -2, sorry.
Oh, then it goes through.
There's only 1 wound each.
Oh, okay. So 1's down to 1 wound then, because you took a mortal. What's next?
What did you want
Well, that unit there is going to go into that venom crawler.
Yeah, did you want to do that?
Yep, so I'm going to do the Magna Rail.
1 second. Yep, gone then. Magna Rail.
3s. Actually, is that -1 from there? It will be, won't it? Is the indents cover, would you say?
No, because you can see his base.
Okay.
It's not in the dent cover.
So I'm going to use my 3 re-roll, being Great Arthurian League,
Mm-hmm.
to a 2.
2 to a 2.
Lucky. Okay, so then I'm going to fire the rocket launcher, which is hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s.
That was a 6.
That was a 6. That was a 4. So that's an auto wound. I was using the crack version.
I'll save it on my invuln.
Okay. Okay, so then we got the death by 1,000 cuts, which is going to be 16 shots. 6. Right. Hitting on 3s.
Yep. Would you stop throwing dice on the floor?
I'll try not to.
Don't be Adam.
Yeah, I'm auto winning on 4s. So the 1s and 2s can go. Then rolling them to wound. Toughness 7.
Yep.
So I'm strength 4, that'd be 5s. So it could have been better. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7. 7.
Minus.
-1.
So 4s. And just one at a time. First one's fails. Pass. Fail. So he's now down to 3 wounds. 2 wounds. 1 wound left.
It's got to be. Well, you can shoot him with your Guardians.
First spider.
So-
Uther's got a charge as well, and I've got 1 CP if I
The
really.
venom crawler lives on 1 wound. At the moment, he's just absolutely tanked quite a lot. He's doing his damnedest to not die. 1 second, let me change to the dice trait.
Sorry, I was only seeing how many attacks I had.
So these are the warp spiders that look very much like Dire Avengers.
Yes. So hitting on 3s, I can hitting on
Chameleon
3s,
circuit.
I can reroll 1s because of the near the auto.
I think you're going to kill it.
Oh, and
I
I'll take one.
would hope so. But it took quite a lot of shooting,
It did.
so I find that that's a trade that I'm willing to make.
You get toughness 7 in you, so
Yeah.
still winning on 5s.
I've seen bad rolls coming from this.
How many wounds have your Terminator
Oh
left?
Jesus! One's got 1, the other one's got 3.
2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7 I think in total.
Oh, that's not many dice. Yeah, he's dead. Does he explode? Oh, I saw a 6, but no, he doesn't.
Right, you can spend 1 CP, so these guys can shoot, and they're going to go to your Terminators.
Oh, cheeky! You're hitting on 4s then.
Okay, so we've got these 2 Brockir Thunderkin here, and they're going to shoot into the Terminators. You'll see there's a big venom crawler shaped hole there.
Venom crawler has gone. Venom crawler. Venom crawler.
And Lee is now using his battle focus to move the Elder onto that objective. Okay, so if we knock us down a CP, that puts us on 3. I'm going to do 2d6 shots into the Terminators. So that's 8 shots. Okay, 4s,
With no reroll.
but I'm also wounding on
4s.
Oh dear. That could have gone so much better. Basically, it was only 2 because that wasn't a 6. Out of 8, 2.
Minus.
I think it's -3, isn't it?
So 5s.
And it'd be 3 wounds each.
First one.
-3, 3 damage.
No, they both die.
Just.
Just.
So that was shit rolling. Beat shit rolling.
Yeah. But those Terminators have certainly done a job. That
They have.
side of the board's looking very blank now. So over here we're doing the charging. We're doing the fighting. That's the Land Raider. We keep forgetting to show people what we're doing. It'd be really good if we had an overhead cam as well. So we're doing
It'd be good
the
if we had
Land
a
Raider.
cameraman that wasn't tired out of his arse.
Uh,
So there's the Land Raider. I tried to shoot a pistol into it and they missed from being so close that they couldn't see that Land Raider.
It's because you took out his indicator before.
That's where I was aiming for, and then somebody headbutted it.
And then when he tried to indicate left to say, look, this is where I'm going, Couldn't find it. So how many? Any wounds there?
No.
No. So the Land Raider is going to have 6 attacks.
Hitting on 6s.
Hitting on 6s.
And if Sean rolls like he did last time with his Land Raider.
But these
5.
6s do explode as well. 1, which turns into 2. Wounding on Deuce.
On.
Yay.
Your guy.
Dwarfs.
You got 1 left, right?
Oh, on his guy.
Yeah, I'll do 2 saves at no AP on those. On your Howling Banshee.
1 goes through.
How many wounds do you have?
It's like 3, I think.
Okay.
So I go down to 2.
Right, now it's my dwarf's turn.
Certainly is.
And we've got angry dwarfs coming in, so it's going to be 21 attacks again. 11. Does that have a judgment token?
Yes, 1.
So I'm also wounded on 5s. So they are to wound. What was your toughness? 9?
Mm-hmm.
6s.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 6s. Then I've got another 10 attacks because I haven't finished attacking yet.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, that's a bit better. Nope. Getting that time enough on 6s. Come on, 6s. Oh, there's another one. And I'm going to use my reroll. It's not command reroll because I get a free reroll. Nope. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
9.
When you're wounded on 6s and I've got 50% for
How
it.
many just fell down?
1.
2.
No, where's the other one?
Over
They were both 6s as well.
there. Only 1 wound goes through there.
Oh well.
So he goes down to 14 wounds.
That's the other indicator gone.
You've now hit by 2 indicators. So at the end of the turn there, let's just show you what's going on. We've got over here, we've got the Incarn, we've got a very empty side of the board for Chaos over there. Coming in under here, going round, and over here we've got the Land Radar coming in. So in here,
Even if I advance,
nothing is
he's
melee.
not getting there in time, is he? In 2
So
turns.
it is
And then he's got
time
a-
for Chaos turn 3. So we will be back with you
A 9-inch
after
charge.
the command phase and everything in Chaos turn 3. So my command phase, what I'm doing is putting Illusory Supplication onto the Hellbrute, which I do, so you can't be hit on anything less than a 4. So what we've done is we push forward a little bit over here. We've moved forward over here. This unit are going to raise a banner. We've stayed in combat with the Land Raider because I think it's on 14 wounds and I'm just tying up your units. So I was going to move it out, but I don't think I will. So we're just going to push up a little bit. And we are well and truly on the holding on game. And at this point, as long as I can hold on, I can win on attrition. I don't think I can win on attrition.
I can fall back and charge.
Yeah, I'll fall back and shoot. And then watch it explode in our faces.
That would be the dream. So yes, into the psychic phase. First thing we're going to do is the Master of Possession is going to put Schemes of Fate onto the Hellbrute. It does on an 8, so he gives a 4 up invuln. No,
it
he
doesn't.
does not. Unfortunate. Doesn't really matter. Second thing he's going to do is smite into the Incarn. It's a super smite. I'm not going to reroll that. I'll take the perils for that. So my guy takes.
You can't deny it, can you?
My guy takes 3 mortal wounds. I really wanted that 6 for the Incarn. This is going to be a 1 now, isn't it? That's a 3. 3 wounds on the Incarn. And my Master of Possession's only got 2.
That would have been 2, so you squeeze an extra one.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to do another smite in front with the this legionary with the balefire turn. That's a 7, so it does go off. It's another 3 mortal wounds. Into shooting, I'm going to shoot the Incarn with a las cannon. Yep, so closest enemy, so we're going to las cannon the Incarn. Okay, I'm going to spend a CP and re-roll that. So I'm back to hitting on 2 3s. There we go, so I hit on a 4. And now I'm going to be wounding on 3.
Now
There we go. You got one save to make on your invuln on the Incarn.
I'll try to save it.
Great. The plasma cannon and the flamer from the Hellbrute is going into the Incarn. So D6 auto shots, 4 auto shots. Wounding on 5, so I'm strength 5. No, 1. -1.
So this is on 4s, of course. Damage, I assume?
It's a heavy flamer, so yes, it is 1. And then the plasma cannon going into the Incarn. How many shots do I get with the plasma cannon? 2. Oh, I take a mortal wound for it. That hits. That wounds. So another one at -3. That one saved. Take a mortal wound on the thing, so he goes down to 7. Now I'm into charging. So if I'm going to charge the Hellbrute. I'm out of shooting. I'm going to charge the Hellbrute into the Incarn. I roll a 3, so I'm going to CP reroll that one. Because it's definitely more than a 3. I roll a 6, and it's not a 6 either. So I do not get in. That's going to bugger me right up. That's the end of my turn.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, all I've got left, all the Black Legion have is some Legionaries and a Hellbrute at this point.
There was a point I was quite worried actually. We're behind on points. What's the score? 24 to us.
36 to 34. So we've got combat over with the Lamb Raider.
Okay, so I'm going first.
I think we find Lee's got to fight first.
Lee's going first.
And then I'll go next.
So once again, the little dwarfs go last.
Yeah.
Is this just one howling, whatever it is?
This is the Exarch, yeah. Hitting on 6s, I had a auto wounds, I might as well use it.
You've got auto wounds.
Yeah, no, 6.
So it goes through, I'm assuming it's more than -1.
Yeah, it saves.
Okay, what's the damage?
You saved it.
What, is it -1?
Yeah.
Oh right, then I did save it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still on 14 wounds.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, it's -3, sorry.
I thought it might have been.
2
Yeah,
damage.
I thought it was, yeah.
2 damage. Okay, so
So
I'm going
what's
to
it down to now? 11?
14, no, 30. So he's on.
He was on 14, wasn't he?
So he's on to 12.
12, yeah. I don't know why that was difficult to work out.
No, 6 attacks back into
That's
your
what time
die.
this does to you.
1 hit that does explode. And then 2 saves, but no AP. I really would have thought a Lamb Raider can run over something.
Definitely not when he's rolling 2 6s.
Clearly not.
Right, on to my guys.
I am literally having to just hold on at this point.
So wounding on 4s now, is it? Or is it just 1 judgment token? Is it?
Yeah.
Just 5s. That was it. Bollocks.
How many?
3 auto wounds.
Oh.
But I've got to roll these, so
That's
that's
not
going to be
great.
6s, isn't it? I'm going to use my re-roll. To a 3. Right, now it's going to be 6s. Strength 9, aren't you? Toughness 9.
Yeah.
So that's just 4, 5. No AP.
5 at no AP.
Yep. I probably wouldn't even have got that if it weren't for the judgment tokens.
3 go through.
That's a few more
I've been mistaken this phase.
It's down to 9.
That's a few more. I'm going to fall back and shoot the shit
that
out
was
of it.
very, very, very short round for me because there's not a lot I can do with what I have got.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is put out
so I do
2 judgment tokens because you're near an objective. So if you replace that,
Yeah, so I do score 2 points on engage on all fronts. It takes me up to 7 on there. But that's all I score. And I think at this point it's now my game to lose. Well, no, it's yeah. I think I'm going to then lose this one on the Incarn wrecking house. Alright, talk us through your command and movement phase.
Not really a lot. So the Warlock's gone back into the middle to hopefully do Warp Ritual for the final time. The Spiders, I'm going to do Raise a Banner for that one. And basically the Incarn is just going up in that quarter's grill.
So I have forgot to move a unit. I just want to move them 5 inches, so hopefully they get onto that objective. I think. Yep.
That would be roughly about 5 inches, I would say. They're on it. They're not coming off it. I'm not shooting them.
No, well, it's just to tie up my
Yeah. So we've still got that over there. So your units have fallen back over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, warp ritual.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll try and deny. No. There you go. Have your 5 points. So the quicken on... No. So the quicken in the middle there does not move. So he is stuck there. But their warp ritual does, which is going to take them the lead on the points, which is not great for the Black Legion.
Right, so the Incarn is going to do Storm of Whispers, which goes off on a 6. So that's...
Doesn't go off.
Did not?
Nope.
No worries.
A 5.
Then I'm going to do the auto hits. Auto hits, which goes off on a 6. Doesn't go off, never mind. That's the end of the
They're all
psychic phase.
psychic out.
All psychic out. So that's the end of that psychic phase.
Right, go ahead shooting then.
Right. I do the Incarn's going into the Massive Execution in the back.
The Master of Possession.
Massive Possession is what I meant. 5 attacks. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be running on 3s. God. Only 2 go through at minus.
No, they both go through. He's dead.
Cool. Lots of stuff. Hellbook. 5 attacks again.
You're hitting on 4s.
2 go through then at minus 2.
Oh no, if you auto hit you, I don't know what you're wounding on. He's toughness 7.
Oh.
Probably 5s.
It was 4s.
Oh, so 2 then. 1 goes... one goes through.
1 goes through.
So he goes down to 6 wounds.
Then it's just 2 attacks into the Legionaries. 7, so it's 3s, so 2 there at minus 2.
Both go through.
So 1 dead. So that's the shooting for the Incarn.
What other shooting have we got?
Votann. My guys, I think they can reach. Yeah, they're just going to go into them. Is it just 4 models there?
The Legionaries.
Yep.
Yep.
No, 2d6 shots. 4, lovely. Hitting on 3s. -1 actually, you can go through dense cover.
Yep, you are.
So that's 2 hits. Toughness is
4.
4, so I'm strength. No, it's 3s, because I think I'm strength.
5, I think, or 6.
Yeah, it is, yep. Yep, minus 3 damage.
6s. Nope.
3 damage.
2 more dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hitting on 4s. So
Auto wounded on 5s. Nothing.
So this is the Uther going into the...
Well, actually, you've got
Hellbrute.
2 plus, so they are hits.
No, because...
Oh, is it? Is it not -1?
A hit of...
It's just like trans hitman.
It's trans hitman,
Okay.
yeah.
Trans.
Any other shooting that we've got over here, I believe, is...
I'm going to spend a CP, and they're going to shoot everything into that tank.
is over here going into the tank.
20. No, it's not 21, is it? It should be 18. It's 18 shots. Auto wounding on 4s.
No, it's only 1 4. Oh, 2.
Right, wounded on 6s. No, so you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at -1.
-1, so I'm saving on 3s. 1, 2, Jesus. 3, 4, 5 go through. Down to 4 wounds.
Okay, then we can do the rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s. Auto wounding on a 4, that's an auto wound. I don't know what the AP is on that.
Is it AP3?
It's AP2, I believe.
Then I save it.
Double check it. It's the like the heavier version I'm doing.
Unless it's AP4, I've saved it.
Okay, I don't think it is. AP -2.
Then I've saved it on a 5.
Okay, Magna Rail. Yep, -4. Ignores invans.
Nope. That goes through.
D3 plus 3. 4.
4 wounds, he's alive with 1 left.
I'm going to CP reroll that. 3.
There we go.
6.
Does he explode? No. Land Raider down, people. Land Raider down.
Okay, so
You could have, but I could have fired Overwatch then.
over to, and that's it then, isn't it? Shooting,
Yes, because I can't shoot with anything else.
except that unit has got. It's in range of firing their Magna Rail, which is 30. I think it's rocket launcher actually, not Magna Rail, into them.
Cool.
So I'm going to use the blast version, which is D6 shots.
So this is that unit over there going into.
It's just
the
a rocket
unit
launcher. That's the only
legionaries.
thing that has range. So I rolled a 6.
No, those ones in the middle.
I rolled a
The
6
berserkers.
for the amount of shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. That's 4. This is strength 4, so it's only going to be wounded on 4s. 3, no AP. Oh no, it's -1 AP, sorry.
2 go through.
1 dead.
There you go. It was worth a try, weren't it? That's it. Shooting all done. Over to you, Sean. Charges.
Depends if you charge.
I'm charging the incline into
Okay,
the
so
help route.
charging kind into the help route. The help route. What was the first failed save? I forgot that. Oh well. Yeah, that's fine. Right. We've got some charging to do, so we've got the Incarn going into the help route. He's already in engagement range, so
That was easy.
Boop. Right. Go on then.
Right, so
Change to the dash tray, please.
5 attacks.
You're hitting on 4s.
There are 4 ones. Just didn't help.
Ideal.
But you add them together and you got 4.
Yeah. Strike 10, so we're on 3s. -4. No,
I can't save that, but I haven't used my Zeech thing.
D3 plus 3.
6 wounds, so he's down to 2 left. Because we'll ignore the fact that I forgot to use Zeech. So he's going to fight back.
Ooh.
And he can reroll his 1s to wound. Because he's got less wounds left. Right, and he has got 5 attacks with his Hellbrute Fist. 6. Oh no, yeah, 5.
It's a big old fist he's got raised in the air to slap the Yinkan with.
So he's hitting on 3.
It's not a fist, it's a slap. It's a power slap.
6s do explode, but I don't get either of those.
Add them together.
Yeah, add them together. He's a strength 10.
3s.
So 3s rerolling 1s. Nope, 2 saves to make at -3. If you could fail both of them, that would be pretty fantastic.
I'll save both those automatically.
You knobhead. Fine.
Okay, I think we're going to call it there because we're all hanging out of our arseholes and up early.
I think, yeah.
But the final scores
out of
were...
my turn, I am going to gain 8 points.
Yep.
Which is going to take me up to 24 on primary. And then I am going to gain 3 on banners, which does take me up to 7 on the old bannery ruse, because I've raised 3. So at the moment, so I've got 24, 30, 5, 41, 42, 49 points I'm on at the moment.
And what were we on, Lee? Just add dice like you do units.
$51.
51.
2
So
points
the
down.
final score, 49 to 51.
I mean,
That was
yeah,
close.
well, that's you having an extra turn than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would have...
And,
I mean, we can play it out if you want, but I think we're all a bit hanging.
yeah, no, I'm not going to.
I think it would have been... I'm happy to call that a tie. That's too close to tell.
I reckon I could have scored 2 points by the end of this, yes. Yeah, in fact, I can almost
So
guarantee it.
yeah, I think you would.
Because I'd get on gauge on all fronts. And...
We was going to push for engage on all fronts and we forgot to.
no, you just didn't make...
I got 2 points.
Yeah.
We got 2. We didn't get the fact because I failed to cycle.
Yeah.
Oh, you found the psychic, okay.
Yeah, we'll call it a day there. We'll,
Personally, I
this
would
is
say
a really good game,
Call
actually.
that a tie.
Yeah, make of it what you will
So
on YouTube.
interview with Sean.
I
How
was.
do you feel after that, Sean?
To be fair, the first turn was brutal for me, and I did really well. But I needed an extra 2 or 3 turn, another turn or 2 of that, really knowing that the income was back. This isn't the most amazing Black Legion list in the world, and I threw it together a bit more as a bit of fun to see what it could do. And actually, it performed really well. Surprisingly, against this, it performed really badly against Nurgle, but against this one, it did perform really well. And there are little tweaks that I would make, but I'm not actually opposed to running it again.
You were rolling fucking hot at the beginning.
I did roll very hot.
Yeah.
I did have a very good turn, but I have no answer for something like the Incon in this list. Well, I do have an answer, but it's very, very situational. And in this game, the situation wasn't there. But what this list does have is multiple waves that just allowed me to throw it up there. And on some slightly different and potential, there would be argument that you could say that either team could win this game. But yeah, it was all right. It was a good bit of fun.
Just look at those eyes. You can see how tired he is.
Yes, I am very, 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 very
How much
tired.
sleep did you get last night, Sean?
About 3 hours sleep.
Lee,
and then the night before that, I played another game and got very little.
Yeah,
sleep.
it was very cagey. I thought we were behind.
I thought we were done. I thought for
we were
turn 1,
done,
I thought that's it, we're done.
But yeah, I think we just the attrition. We just hang on and sort of push them back a bit.
I think our list together.
I think your list is very good. Considering
Yeah.
this is a tournament list that you're looking at taking to a tournament, I think you've got. You could make no tweaks and it would be fine.
I think I might go
if
with
you make
switching
a
to Ymir
tweak,
conglomerate.
like switching to your Ymir conglomerate, I think that would be quite
So
useful.
I bought Uther for no reason.
Yeah, but hey ho, options for when you do want to run. And also, in terms of the Eldar, I think Eldar was pretty good. But I would argue that your Autarch didn't do anything at all this game.
No, but what I was going to do was just. I was literally just going to throw them into.
Yeah. But no, I think the dwarves and the elves together work very well.
Yeah.
I think there's a definite potency there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good game. I'd like to try this list against one of my lists that has Abaddon in it, and we'll see just how well the Incarn can do against Abaddon.
Right.
Hint: it won't be good.
No.
But yeah, really good game. Really good game. So yeah, it's not a full 5-turner, and yeah, I took 3 turns to your 4 turns, but we're going to call it there. It is midnight when we're playing at the
It
moment.
is, yeah. And it's goodbye from me,
That's
Adam.
goodbye from me.
Yeah, whatever. See you later.